gentlemen, and welcome back for more Let's Play Trauma Center Second Opinion. In the last episodes, we did 2-6, which I can't remember what it was called. Oh, Just Let Me Die. 2-7, Reasons Why, and 2-8, Reconciliation. In this episode, we're going to be doing 2-9, Please Let Me Live. Derek, we just received some strange results back on Linda Reed. Did they explain the bleeding in her lungs? I don't think it's directly related, but they found extremely high levels of cyprohedrine in her blood. What's that? It's a new antihistamine, Doctor. They're usually used to treat allergies. I know what antihistamines do, but why didn't she tell us she was on medication? Because she wasn't. Drugs involving cyprohedrine are still in clinical trial. Also, our test indicated 24 times the suggested dosage. Side effects from overdose include headaches and emotional distress. In extreme cases, the mood swings are serious enough to prompt suicide. That explains her death wish. It may have contributed, but I doubt it that was the primary cause. Still, I've never heard of cyprohedrine being synthesized within the body. Whatever's causing it might be the source of those lacerations. Doctor! What is it? Reed's condition is getting worse. She's explaining about excruciating chest pain. What? It hurts. Linda! Doctor, I want to live. I want to live, Doctor. Please. Derek, we're operating now. Angie, alert the staff. Hurry! Linda Reed, 69.2 inches, 95.2 pounds. Hemorrhaging lacerations have reformed in the right lung. Please conduct an investigation while performing hemostatic treatment. Her blood pressure is decreasing at a frightening rate. We suggest hemorrhaging in her lungs again. There has to be some explanation for why those lacerations are occurring. Until we figure out what that is, there's not a lot we can do. You should have two objectives during this operation. Treat any bleeding injuries within the thoracic cavity. Discover the source of the lacerations. I'll be working as your assistant. Stay calm, Derek.
I will save
No,
this
she
patient.
wants to live. I have to save her. And actually, this is where we get to the big part of this game and what happens here. Why now? She said she wanted to live. I don't know, but those symptoms don't add up. Derek, take extra care during this operation. Angie, keep your eyes on the monitors.
Let's begin.
Good luck, everyone. Alright, got her open. There you go. But how? We fixed these 3 days ago. Derek, Miss Reed is still weak from her first lobectomy. Use the same treatment, but be careful. So, but this time there are 3 big gashes that we have to fix, but we do it pretty much actually not pretty much, exactly the same way that we did before. Do that, boom. Same thing here. And we're going to figure out in this part, I believe, what is causing these lacerations, so. We treated the lacerations. What's our next step? We need to close her up and have a closer examination later. Nice job, Derek. Suture the incision.
What is that?
What is that? What the hell's going on? Doctor, try using the ultrasound. There it is, right there. Did you see that? It was moving. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. What the hell? I've never seen anything like this. Doctor, we have to get it out of the patient. What if we tried incinerating it with a laser? Good idea, Angie. Be careful. We need to kill that thing. It's gone. Angie, using the laser was the right decision. Good thinking. But a bad idea trying to remove that thing alive. It's another one. It can't be! More of them? Derek, you'll have to burn them all. That's the only way to save her. So go ahead and find this one. Since you do, stab it with the thing and zap it. And make sure you keep her vitals up because you don't want her dying. Especially considering there will be harder versions of this later on in the game. So anyway, so that one and incinerated. For the time being, don't worry about the lacerations too much. Just try to worry about killing those things and then doing the lacerations later after you kill them. But I couldn't find it, so I think actually here you have to go ahead and suture everything. I waste a lot of time there. I think you actually have to suture everything there. And then as soon as you do is when the something else will pop up here in a moment. Anyway, smaller ones you can just use the antibiotic gel and boom! There we go. Damn it! We have to stop these things! Yep. So find this one and boom! It's a bigger one. And somehow I wasn't fast enough, so go ahead and find it and boom! And there you go. Just tap it. Best you can. This one you actually have to kind of find it a few times. So go ahead and do it. I don't know why I tried to use the drain there, but anyway. And find it one more time after you make sure the vitals are good. And I think it's in this part we'll actually figure out what these things are all about. That should be the last one. Let's close her up. Derek, Angie, you both did well. Can't read. So anyway, just finish up everything. Boom. And this one I had trouble figuring out, but there's actually one right behind the picture of the doctor there. It took me a while to figure that one out. So there we go. Don't tell me that weird parasite was the one. Could it have been guilt? What's going on? Why'd they both stop talking? Derek, continue. Please suture the incision. Alright, so go ahead and close her up. And then we'll figure out what this was all about. So, anyway, figure out what the hell guilt is. Linda should finally be able to recover. Thank you, Dr. Stiles. So, let's try to figure out what guilt is. Anyway. And yeah, I got an A rank. Probably wouldn't got I got an S rank if it wouldn't take me so long to find one. I'd like to remind everyone that the details of this operation should be considered strictly confidential. Bring Linda Reed's medical files to my office immediately. I will provide updates when appropriate. That's all for today. Doctor, could that have been guilt? How do you know about that? I don't know much. It was mentioned in my father's research. When did your father come across something like guilt? Well, he was a researcher. Other than that, I don't really know. Give me some time to examine the situation. Until then, don't mention guilt to anyone. Understand? Yes, sir. What the hell is guilt? Well, we're about to find out. Because now we're moving on to 9-10, Caduceus. So let's get it going. I'm here. Please come in. Pardon me, but why was I called to your office? Why don't you have a look at this examination report first? What's this for? Who's this for? Sorry. Linda Reed. What do these headings mean? I don't recognize them. Positive choral reaction? Guilt positive spectral analysis G1R? Those tests are beyond our capabilities, so we enlisted help from an outside organization. In the last few years, a bizarre disease with varying symptoms has been reported. In several isolated cases, the two things they had in common: each victim's body turned against itself, and they all died. Because of that, we believe each subject was infected with guilt. Gangliated eutrophin immunolatency toxin. That's hard to say. Then you think Reed's illness was... Exactly. Linda Reed is a guilt victim. I'm surprised you were able to treat her without the proper resources. It was a difficult operation, but I wanted to save her. Well, that decision may have changed your life. The organization we mentioned before has requested that you join them. What? Why me? Your healing touch ability allowed you to successfully cure a guilt victim. Actually, I didn't actually use the healing touch, but over. What organization is this anyway? They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intractable diseases that threaten mankind. They're called Caduceus. Caduceus? I remember seeing them listed in essays on cancer and AIDS treatments. Aren't they the ones that eradicated the TFTA influenza last year? Caduceus wants me? What are you going to do, Derek? You've been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor, but it's also sudden. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, it changed my whole life. You don't need to decide right away. Just remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I'm telling you this is because an old friend asked me to. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is the right environment for you. Didn't you say you wanted to help patients face to face? That's true. You should probably see this as well. A letter? Kiriaki, Sunday. Death is denied those who seek it, though it be their destiny. They search for it like treasure, but the modern age conceals it. What's this supposed to mean? It arrived shortly after Linda Reed was hospitalized. We don't know who sent it. Supposedly, these letters arrive shortly before guilt does. Huh? That means guilt doesn't occur naturally. Which means it could be some kind of man-made virus. The World Health Organization is considering it terrorist activity. What? Someone is creating guilt and releasing it into society. We don't have any leads as to who or why, almost as if it's meant to confuse us. The UN even created a new term to describe it: medical terrorism. Caduceus is anticipating a large-scale guilt outbreak, and they need skilled doctors to be ready for it. Hopefully now you see the stakes involved in this. Think it over. Don't make your decision lightly. Alright, so next time we will do 2-11 for the greater good. So until then, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a great day.